At Liberty Tax in Sarasota, there's little to look forward to during tax season.
It seems like you get retired and you shouldn't have to pay all that much money.
Just same thing every year. It doesn't really matter. You got to pay them.
But down the road, local CPA Ray Saplee says his clients are moving their income forward because they could keep more of it if Donald Trump's tax reform plan goes through.
They basically took the money and pushed it into this year with the opportunity that instead of it being 39.6 plus 3.6, it's basically, it's possible that it'll be at 33 flat.
Saplee handles mostly high net worth clients, many with investments in real estate and the stock market, who could see big savings under the proposed changes. Based on President Trump's rhetoric, analysts say his plan could include a cut in the max income tax rate, elimination of investment tax, and a lower tax on capital gains.
I don't think anybody's excited over it. I think everyone likes the idea of their taxes going down.
Big businesses would also see big savings if their max income rate drops from 35% to 15%, as Trump has indicated.
GM doesn't have to sell one more car, and they're making potentially 10% or 15% or 20% more without doing anything.
It's classic trickle-down economics. The more businesses save, the more they can reinvest in employees or infrastructure. Middle-class Americans will also see some cuts, but economist Kristen Zaborski says it's hard to tell what effect it may have.
If they decide to save that money and sit on it or invest that in their retirement, then that doesn't help the economy.
Zaborski thinks some may still be cautious from the recession. And another hurdle she sees for Trump's anticipated plan, a deficit nearly double the federal revenue.
We still have a deficit there where government spending far exceeds tax revenue. And so the question is, okay, if the plan is to lower taxes, how are we going to make up the difference and seek to close the gap?
Trump has mentioned raising tariffs on imports as a way to close that gap. But raising tariffs may not make up for another proposed cut. Local tax consultant Jerry Zivick says Social Security beneficiaries could take a hit if FICA is eliminated. Over 160,000 people between Sarasota and Bradenton live on Social Security dollars.
This is something that we've all paid our whole lives, and if they make that change, it's going to have a ripple effect for years to come.
One of Trump's campaign points was expanding the earned income tax credit for those living paycheck to paycheck. It's a move that could gain bipartisan support in Congress, and something Holly Bullard at the United Way is watching closely.
It's a little known fact in certain circles that actually the most effective federal anti-poverty program is the earned income tax credit. Since the 1990s, it's been the most successful in terms of lifting families out of poverty.
Some in Congress, including local Representative Vern Buchanan, are so confident in the plan's passage they've promised an August deadline, even after the administration took it back to the drawing board last week and failed to repeal Obamacare last month.
Your guess is as good as mine at this particular point.
At this point, we shouldn't get too excited because it's all talking points.